if you're watching this video right now, I'm going to express why my clients are getting rich when all this stock market things are happening, and you're probably going broke because you have no idea this exists. And let me explain how. First of all, my name is Marketing with Dom, aka Billionaire Bradley as well, and I work in the note industry, which is what I'm going to explain to you behind. So if you're listening to this, if you have a 401k, if you have an IRA and you're trying to figure out how to make more money, you got a bunch of money in the bank, you're trying to figure out how to make more money, I'm going to talk about a secret about how you can make money like the banks make money, and how I help actually know professionals raise more capital and make more money, and like how this is a secret that I'm watching people get rich while everybody's in panic, like the stock market's dying, and then my clients are like, mailbox money, it ain't funny, mailbox. Sorry, I like to dance. So let's break this down. Let's get into it serious because it's about context. First of all, if you want to break down the basics of what a note is, a note, like you break down, if I had a sticky note and then I wrote down, hey, you owe me $500,000 and I'm going to pay you, and if I'm going to pay you, this is what it's going to be paid off of. That's what a normal contracted note is. But what we're going to talk today about is a mortgage note and how people and my clients have used this advantage point to just blow out people in the real estate space. So let's talk about this. Now, let's say this is you right here. This is you, okay? Let's say you are my client. You got some money. You're like, I got money. I got cheddar, I got cheese, I got guap, I got whatever it takes. And I want to be able to invest in something, but I don't want to be all in on real estate and all this other kind of stuff and having to do, I ain't got much time. I got money, but I ain't got time. So how do you turn this money into more money when you ain't got a bunch of time? And that is the question that I'm going to answer you today, why everybody's getting rich, why the stock markets are jumping down, my clients are marking it. First of all, if you say, let's say you have $100,000 that you want to invest, right? Let's say 100K is right here. You got big money, right? In the business of notes, a note is what you can actually own that's connected to the loan that is attached to the home of a homeowner. That means you're no longer buying property as like a renter and renting it out. You ain't got to deal with toilets, tenants, what is it? They call it the 3 T's, toilets, tenants, and termites. I'm getting a hold of this. I'm getting a hold of this, okay? You here do not own the home, so you don't have to deal with toilets, tenants, or termites. We just call them the T's to the 3's. We're going to call that. You ain't got to deal with none of that now. So the biggest question people ask is, so how do you make money? So let's say this is you, right? You got 100K. You want to make money actually purchasing mortgage notes. This is how it works. So let's say this house right here is worth 200K, okay? And now they've paid it off for a long period of time, and the bank right here, big banky bank, wants to sell this note. Excuse me. Okay? They want to sell this note. So what you're going to do is, guess what? You're going to figure out what they have left on the note. Let's say they have $100,000. Let's say they have $100,000 left on this note. Now, what most people think was, guess what? The percentage equals the profit that's on the note, right? They've been paying, they borrowed $100,000, maybe at, let's say, 3.5%, okay? Right? Let's say they borrowed $200 at 3.5%. I'm saying a lot of things, but let's try to get to the meat and the potatoes. So what happens is, this is what my customers do and what my clients teach. So let's say they owe $100,000 or they want to sell it to 3.5%, okay? Now, they're at 3.5%, and people go, 3.5% making all my money worth all this? Let's express to you why, and I'm going to give you a little bit of trick, and maybe this helps you just understand this little bit of nature of how you're going to make money as a note investor. Now, they've already been making 3% on their money for however long they were paying that original $100,000 off. So, let's do this. We're not going to offer this $100,000 we have. We're going to offer them $90K for it. So what we're going to do is we're going to offer them $90K for the note. Now I'm asking them $90K for the note. Let's just say they just accepted it. Okay? So now I bought this $100,000 note at 3.5%. But I bought it at 90. Because I bought it at 90, it immediately gives me what? $10,000 versus equity in the business. Now I got $10,000 of equity and 10% and 3.5%. So if I'm already getting $10,000 on my $100,000 plus 12%, right? I'm not doing the math, right? This is just an estimate. I'm at least going to be making 13.5% back on my 90,000 because I'm already at 10% here of my money back in guaranteed payback equity, 10% guaranteed, plus whatever is already on the contract which negotiated, I could be up to 13%. So this is how, while everybody else's stock markets are dropping down, these notes are still paying out every single day. They don't have to actually own the home. What are you missing here? You're not understanding that there's people in real estate right now still getting money while all you guys are failing. I mean, let's not make it so complicated. Next video. Subscribe.